If you really think about it, 4 years isn't a whole lot of time. Before you know it, you're placing the graduation cap on your head and walking across the stage to receive your diploma. You learned new things, made new friends, and hopefully prepared yourself to enter the job market. But did you do everything you should to help ease your way into the real world? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carla, and today I'm going to be uncovering 5 things every college student should do before they graduate college. The world as we know it is constantly changing, and if we don't stay ahead of the game, then we are falling behind while we watch others around us succeed and take their life to the next level. And once we graduate college, we are going to be hit with a lot of things all at once, and it can be overwhelming for those that don't properly prepare. You're going to have to find a job, find a place to live, learn to communicate with complete strangers. The list goes on and on. But utilizing your time in college can help prepare you to not only be successful in the real world, but to also help you stand out from the crowd and ease the feeling of being overwhelmed. So with that, let's dive into the top 5 things that every college student should do before graduation. Now, the first is participating in an internship. I know it may not be the most exciting activity for a college student, but it is surely a valuable one. When you are sitting, waiting for your first interview, and the person interviewing you asks you whether or not you have any relevant job experience, you're going to wish that you had taken that internship position rather than going to the party or football game. And obviously, I'm not saying that you can't have any fun in college, but I am encouraging you to think about your future and what college is really about. The job market is so competitive, so give yourself that extra edge and gain hands-on experience. Not only could it potentially land you a job in the future, but it'll also give you a good look into what you might possibly be doing in the future. Do you like the industry you're interning for? Do you like the company and their values? Is there potential growth? It's good to answer these questions while you are in college so that if you want to change your major, you can do so while you still have time. Number 2 is establishing a networking group. This is one of the most important things every college student should do before graduation because you're going to be needing contacts in the future. And what better way to gain connections through your professors? Now, I highly suggest you introduce yourself early in the semester. Be active in class and stop by their office hours to just talk with them about what you're interested in and pursuing after college. Ask them for guidance, and if they know anyone who has real life experience that you could also potentially chat with to gain more insight into the career you want to establish. You'll notice that if you are a good student, meaning you show up to class and you actually participate and turn in all your assignments on time, your professors will be more so willing to help you and even become a reference for you in the future. Number 3 is developing a killer resume. You'd be surprised with how many people graduate college not having a resume and actually don't even know how to put one together. Trust me here, you'll want to spend a good amount of time developing a strong resume before graduating because you'll be competing with a lot of new graduates when you enter the job market, and you'll want to stand out. Your school's Career Service Center is a great resource for helping you develop a solid resume, so utilize them while you still can. Not to mention, you are paying for them anyways through your college tuition, so take advantage of this resource. Tip number 4 is to slowly start paying off some of your student loans. If you are like me and had to take out student loans to get through school, then make every effort you can to start paying them off while you are still in school. What a lot of young students don't realize is that it's not just the tuition you have to pay. You have the interest starting to compile on them as well. This interest is what hurts a lot of students because of how high it is. So I highly recommend that you start paying on it as soon as you can, even if it's just a few dollars here and there, because every single dollar helps. And this ties in with my last tip, and that is establishing a credit history. What most college students don't realize is that after graduation, you are probably going to find a job or need a car. So with a job, you may find one that is in a different state, or you may end up wanting to live on your own. So with renting or buying a place, you need some form of credit so that the lenders can determine whether or not you are financially credible. And this applies to buying a car as well. Without any credit history, it's nearly impossible to get approved. So apply for a credit card and use it for reoccurring charges like your Netflix account, or use it to buy a cup of coffee. Use this credit card for small purchases so that you can quickly pay it off. Lenders like to see that you are financially responsible, and that means using very little credit and paying it off quickly. So those are my 5 tips. Let me know in the comment section if you have any other tips you'd like me to share, or if you're going to start using one of these tips that I mentioned. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next.